Las Vegas. Las Vegas police released a timeline Wednesday to break down what happened during the mass shooting that killed dozens of people and injured hundreds more. Sheriff Joseph Lombardo revealed the timeline during the 8 p.m. update. It was labeled, Timeline for Route 91 Harvest Festival Shooting. Here are the events on the timeline, October 1, 2017. 10:05 p.m. First shots fired by the suspect. This was seen on closed-circuit television from the concert venue. 10:12 p.m. First two officers arrive on the 31st floor and announce the gunfire is coming from directly above them. 10:15 p.m. The last shots are fired from the suspect per body-worn camera. 10:17 p.m. The first two officers arrive on the 32nd floor. 10:18 p.m. Security officer tells the LVMPD officers he was shot and gives them the location of the suspect's room. 10:26 to 10:30 p.m. 8 additional officers arrive on the 32nd floor and begin to move systematically down the hallway, clearing every room and looking for any injured people. They move this way because they no longer hear the gunfire of an active shooter situation. 10:55 p.m. 8 officers arrive in the stairwell at the opposite end of the hallway nearest to the suspect's room. 11:20 p.m. The first breach was set off and officers entered the room. They observed the suspect down on the ground and also saw a second door that could not be accessed from their position. 11:27 p.m. The second breach was set off, allowing officers to access the second room. Officers quickly realized there was no one else in the rooms and they answered the radio to confirm that the suspect was down. At least 59 people were killed and more than 500 were injured Monday in what's become the deadliest mass shooting in modern U.S. history. Police said Stephen Paddock, 64, was the lone gunman who opened fire from the window of his hotel room on the 32rd floor of the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. His target was a packed country music concert below. Panic and chaos took over the Las Vegas Strip as Paddock opened fire and hundreds of rounds rained down from the 32nd floor of the hotel. Everyone dropped, and everyone just got up, and everyone said, "Run," a witness said. Everyone started charging and stampeding. Paddock's girlfriend, Marilu Danley, was named a person of interest in the investigation into the shooting, Las Vegas police announced Tuesday. Paddock encouraged his live-in girlfriend to leave the United States before the attack, her sisters told CNN affiliate 7 Network Australia. She was sent away. She was sent away so that she will be not there to interfere with what he's planning, one of Danley's sisters told 7 News from their home in Australia's Gold Coast region. In that sense, I thank him for sparing my sister's life, she said, adding that Danley was really in love with Steve. The 2 sisters, who spoke to 7 News exclusively, did not want to be identified by name and requested their faces be blurred. The sisters' comments could provide some insight into what Danley may tell investigators at an interview Wednesday. Danley arrived late Tuesday at Los Angeles International Airport from the Philippines. She was to be questioned later at the FBI's Los Angeles field office. Sheriff Joseph Lombardo of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department said Wednesday morning. President Donald Trump avoided the topic of gun control while visiting Las Vegas Wednesday, just days after the deadliest shooting in modern American history. The visit, which comes hours after Trump visited Puerto Rico to survey the damage wrought by Hurricane Maria, marks the president's second trip to soothe national concerns in as many days. In Las Vegas, Trump met with local politicians, first responders and survivors of the shooting that killed 58 people and injured more than 500 others. The visit brought Trump face-to-face with those directly affected by the shooting. Trump, shortly after touching down in Las Vegas, headed to the hospital.